Hello, hello, hello. This is Tiffany with Healthy Passions. If you do not know me, let me briefly introduce myself. I am a certified personal trainer, certified wellness coach, certified energy healer. By birth, I am an oracle, prophetess, and a natural healer. Today, we're going to do our Herbal Fridays, and we're going to do Licorice Root. And I'm going to try to get through it as quickly as possible because I have a live to get to on TikTok at 3:30. All right, so really quick, when I do these, I just present the information of a herb or a plant. I am not a doctor. I do not prescribe any herbs to anyone. So what I suggest you do is once you receive the information, you get the topic of it, go do your own research, speak with your doctors and nutritionists to make sure that the root is right for you. When you go to your doctors, make sure you're not allergic to the herb, or make sure that it doesn't interfere with any of your medical conditions or medications. All right, let's get started. Licorice root is an adaptogenic herb that thrives in USDA growing zones 6 through 11. It is well known for its strong candy flavor, but is a valuable medical herb for treating illnesses. I'm going to try to pronounce this. Glycyrrhiza. I'm going to spell it Glyeyyrrhiza. All right, glabra. And I can't pronounce this one either. I'm just going to spell it one more time. Glyerrhiza. Ulysses are medically similar, but here we are referring to the glabra. Glab as in boy, Ra. It is a member of the pea family, legume pea family. All right, medical use. The root and leaves contain many types of compounds that are medically active. Coumarins, triterpenoids, glabrin, and polyphenoids. These are some words for you. Polyphenoids. These compounds are antibacterial, antiviral, and anti-inflammatory and include natural steroid compounds. All right, licorice root. One of the components of, the G word, I'm just going to say the G word that I spelled out earlier, is one of the components of the licorice root. Can cause side effects if overused or taken in large doses. Be aware of the side effects and interactions before using licorice root. You can also get DGL, which has the same components removed. So the I'm going to try to pronounce it again. Glycyrrhiza removed, thus preventing the side effects. Leaky gut syndrome and inflammation. Leaky gut in our intestinal permeability is an inflammatory disease of the intestinal tract. Licorice root soothes the intestines and reduces inflammation in the gut and throughout the body. Pelvic ulcers. Licorice root is effective against the Helicobacter pylori bacteria that cause peptic ulcers. The root kills the bacteria and helps heal the ulcer in most people. Heartburn, stomach problems, and acid reflux. Licorice root has shown to be effective against intestinal heartburn, acid reflux, indigestion, stomach pain, and nausea. Fertility problems, PMS, and menopause symptoms. Licorice root has an estrogen-like effect in women due to the compound glabrin, which is a phytoestrogen. It has been shown to help menstrual and fertility problems. When used as a hormone replacement therapy, it reduces hot flashes and other symptoms of menopause due to the compounds. Licorice and glabrin. These are hard to pronounce. Y'all gonna have to look this one up, okay? They have some words in here. I am a strong reader and I'm struggling, okay? All right, so cancer. Licorice root may aid in the treatment of prostate and breast cancer. Research still is in progress on those licorice root in cancer treatment, but early results are promising. Hepatitis C. The Glorhersin, I cannot pronounce that word. Glycyrrhizin is an antiviral and anti-inflammatory. It may act against the virus causing hepatitis C and help reduce long-term liver damage and disease. Herbalists use this to treat chronic hepatitis that does not respond to traditional treatment. Immune systems, antiviral and antioxidant. Licorice has proven antiviral, antibacterial, and antioxidant effects, boosting the work of the immune system. As an antiviral, it helps prevent diseases such as hepatitis C, HIV, and influenza. This is definitely worth looking into. That's just that alone. All right. The common cold, cough, and sore throat. In addition to antiviral and antibacterial benefits, licorice root also acts as an expectorant, loosening and expelling mucus from the throat and lungs. It is soothing and anti-inflammatory, which helps relieve the symptoms of sore throat. Use licorice root or leaves in tea, syrups, or make cough drops for use against sore throat. It can also be used as a gargle. Respiratory issues. Licorice root is useful in treating respiratory problems. It helps the body produce and expel mucus, which keeps the respiratory system clean and functioning properly. Used for COPD as well. Treats eczema and skin rashes. Licorice acts as an hydrocortisone to alleviate eczema, cellulitis, and anti-inflammatory benefits. Also help reduce swelling and irritation in skin conditions. Use licorice tropically use licorice root typically in a cleansing tea or in lotions or gels to relieve itching, redness, scaling, and inflammation caused by influenza and other skin problems. All right. So there's a few recipes here, but I always read the warnings when they have them. So warning, long-term use of licorice root or high doses can cause serious side effects. Most of the side effects are due to the presence of the Glycyrrhizin. So using DGL licorice reduces that risk. Watch for these symptoms: low levels of potassium in the body, muscle weakness, fluid retention, and swelling, metabolism abnormalities, high blood pressure, heart rhythm irregularities, erectile dysfunction, potential drug interaction. Pregnant or breastfeeding women should avoid licorice root in all forms. Patients who are prone to hypertension should also avoid licorice root. Avoid use of licorice root if you have heart, liver, or kidney problems. Stop taking licorice root at least 2 weeks before surgery. So this is one of the examples of taking precaution and working with your doctors when you're using a herb or a plant. All right, so there are some side effects that you might want to look into. So study this one diligently. I'm sorry that the words were out of control, but once you look it up, you'll see how hard they are to pronounce. All right, I love you guys. Have a great day. I'm going to go ahead and post this and go on to my live.